there we are, we're ready to go mowing now. The first time that you'll see mowing on the channel this year. I'm just taking some of the dry cows back out to the field they were in because they had to come in this morning because they were getting their feet done. The foot trimmer man was here, so feet should be better now. You can see that's the field of rye in there where we cut, and then we're doing a bit of draining in here yesterday just to keep all the water off it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be mowing. The first time that you will have seen this happen on the channel this year. Very exciting indeed. Got the mowers on, stand behind the Jeep to block the wind. We just got the mowers on and we're going to go ready to get this cut. So yeah, you probably thought we were going to cut grass, third cut or fourth cut, but no, we are cutting our barley, which is for our clump, and there is a bit of grass in the bottom of it as well. So we've got barley and grass, and yeah, this is what we're cutting. We're hoping to cut it today, get a special machine to come and rake it together tomorrow. Some of you probably already know, but that'll be in the end of today's video as well. And then we'll lift it tomorrow with the wagon. So very exciting. It's quite wet stuff because it did pour for about half an hour this morning, but nonetheless, hopefully it should dry out. It's nice and sunny now, so yeah. Picking up, which is pretty good for the barley and the grass, but not good for my audio in this video. It'll dry the crop out. We've also set the back mower to spread out the crop as far as it can, so it dries as fast as possible. Like here, that's probably a good 2 meters of drying width there. But yeah, it's a really good crop. A little bit short in grass. There's a lot of barley in it, as you can see. There's the barley. But in below there's not that much grass really. It's not that thick. You can see that it's there, but in below there's good bits of grass, but there's not as good as we hoped for. We wanted to plant barley in this and harvest it with a combine in about September time, so we got bales from it, but then we decided that was too late in the year to harvest or be in the ground, so we just decided to plant barley and grass in it, and then that means that we could cut it and put it in the pit. So that's what we've done, and we'll just lift it with the wagon tomorrow. While I'm here, I just thought I'd show you the oats. So they're in the field next to the barley and the grass, and this is them here. They're doing really well this year. A few places where they've fallen down, but hopefully that shouldn't be too bad. More starts to come down, then it'll be a wee bit worrying, but at the minute that's okay. Very, very good crop of stuff, and that should feed the dry cows lovely. Hopefully that grass crop should come up lovely for next year, and we should have a nice crop of grass in here. If there was no grass in here, we would probably be better to cut it with a whole crop header like what we cut the rye with, but because there's grass underneath, we want to just cut it with the mowers and also save us having to pay a contractor. So by doing this, it's easy enough, works pretty well. They're going to get on with that. Probably another hour we'll finish it. And would you look at that? Very, very good job. We've got it all cut down and ready for a special machine to arrive tomorrow. We'll see you then. So yes, some of you may have guessed it, we have a merger to put our barley and grass into swords for the wagon to come and lift. So yeah, very, very exciting piece of kit. It's an incredible piece of kit as well. The concept of it is the same as a rake, but it's completely different to a rake. So what it does is it has a rail at the front which lifts the grass or whatever crop you're lifting onto a conveyor belt, and then the conveyor belt fires the crop into the middle and forms a sword. So there's a conveyor belt on both sides and a rail on both sides, so it lifts the grass up onto the conveyor belt, spins it into the middle, and then leaves a nice row for your wagon or your harvester to come and collect. So yeah, absolutely incredible piece of kit. One of very, very few in our country, which is Northern Ireland. Very, very rare sight to see. And the people that are doing it for us are a local contractor called RJ Bradley and Sons, and they have done stuff for us before, but yeah, they have a merger and we thought we'd try it out in this sort of crop, because this is the sort of crop that you don't want to be collecting lots of stones and soil. I love it. I would absolutely love to have one, and also the black Massey 7719 that's on it. Another thing that I'm surprised about it is how quiet it is. Like, if I'm silent, you can barely hear it. There's very little noise from it at all. So I suppose a couple of disadvantages and advantages I'll tell you about it. So a couple of advantages first. So it leaves the field in a lot nicer condition than what a rake would. The rake sort of pulls the roots of the grass and leaves it a bit uncomfortable for the grass, and it doesn't leave a mess of the field, but it's not as tidy as what this would be. And this also, as I said, you're not collecting any stones with it like what a rake would. Like for the likes of all those wee stones and that loose dirt that's there, if you came along with a rake, that would just pull all of that into the sward. It's quite a heavy machine. It would be heavier than a rake. It's also a bit slower than a rake, so it wouldn't just be as fast. And what a way to end today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy seeing the merger in action and also us doing a bit of mowing. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.